Been thinking about the recent murder of a social media and political figure and just contemplating at least what I have viewed as the aftermath of that. I'm not really tuned in too much to social media and to news outlets intentionally, but what I've seen happen is immediately that event sort of seeing people default to old modes of right and wrong, this side's to blame or this side's to blame, and some conception of the world in which conflict is to be resolved through making oneself right and making the opposition wrong. And then I guess like converting or I don't know what the resolution of that is. And I think that's the problem, that there seems to be no resolution to that. What I find is more productive in my own life for smaller scale personal things, but I think also larger scale things like this event, is to think of principles by which to guide one's behavior. So rather than in really strict terms of like right or wrong, or this is how we should be doing it rather than this way, is to think about principles and how they influence who you are, how you want to be in the world, and what sort of world you are contributing to. And so two principles that I think are particularly relevant here: love and tolerance. How do I practice love? How do I practice tolerance? Can I practice love? Can I practice tolerance? So those are things that I can ask myself in any situation and help to sort of align myself. Okay, well, it doesn't matter what this person said necessarily or did. How can I express love towards them or act in a loving way towards them? And if I can't, then maybe I sort of need to back off and just be where I'm at and sort of sit with myself more and do some more contemplation. Maybe practice tolerance while I sort of sort out my side of it. And so I think in this particular instance, both actors involved in what happened, I would say we're not practicing those principles. And it just contributes to a world that I don't think is hospitable to any of us, right? It's not a world that I want to dwell in. And so, this is not to say that I'm perfect, but it's just to say rather that with these principles, it gives me some guideposts. What can I do here to express love, to enact love? What can I do here to enact and practice tolerance? And then move forward from there.